No, Lucy the Sky, my bad. Lucy the Sky goes out. Nice.
That looks fun.
Dude, I don't know why that hole is always wet and manky.
Okay.
That one felt pretty good. You should try that variation, Jim.
But if you guys do go to the gym, maybe text me. I'll probably be hiking and biking. Okay.
All right, dude. You got it.
All right.
Yeah, they go right this time. Yeah, dude.
Oh man,
Try again. Try keep the feet though this time.
it's so hard to keep the feet in.
Nice.
Come on.
Come on. Oh.
Damn. That's the. Huh. Why it's not sinking?
Did you put new holds up on this wall? Greg?
For the comp, we saturated, or we took everything off. But usually this red wall is usually pretty saturated.
Looks great right now.
Okay.
What was that, Jimmy?
You gotta rub Buddha, you get 3 wishes.
I wish.
That's an apron. Kind of crack, Jim. You got it. Jam the feet. Nice, dude.
That's hard, dude. That's hard money right there.
Panels was actually in like my college dorm at Purdue.
Which ones?
I don't see if the speaker's working. But yeah, 2 panels were in my college dorm. This one, and then one around the corner. But then, so I built this in '91, but then I moved to Colorado in '93.
Yeah.
And all I did is I took this with me, but then I came back and I had like a few more sheets of plywood, but then.
So these are all plywood.
Yep.
What's the story on the roof?
So I training for Twinkie, Fantasia.
That's a route in the red.
Yeah. Fantasia, yeah. 12A. And so need to get something steep. And we didn't have that much money back in, so we basically we cut holes in the plywood, take a router on both sides, so it's pretty user friendly. So it's I call them economy holes.
And I know you said something about this wall. This was the other one that was in your dorm originally?
That's the original. So that would have been like 89. Probably made that in 89. Maybe not, probably 99.
So sick.
So the
And you said there was a way that you routed the hand crack?
yeah, so before we put it together, we take the panels and we take a sawzall and you notch these out. but then you take a router and you kind of carve out the middle, and then you take a sander and smooth it out. But then we painted it also, and we put sand in the paint, so it's a little rough.
And it goes up the whole roof in the same manner, or it gets tighter?
It's a little tight at the bottom, and it's got perfect hands up above. So it's
So like 1s to 2s?
yeah. Like 2s above.
Yeah, you can run laps, climb up one side and then come down the other, and then.
Whoa, did you see the
reverse it back.
skeleton?
Yeah, yeah. This place is a treasure trove. I know. Man, look at this alien head.
So my daughter's name is Summer.
Uh-huh. This is her wall?
That was her first wall, so this was probably, she was 2 years old.
Yeah. Climbing some slab. And there's more cracks, Greg? It's not just the roof crack?
This is kind of like a 5'8" trainer.
Okay.
We didn't sculpt it, but we put sand in it.
Yeah. Good Indian Creek simulator.
Yeah, it's actually like a good warm-up for the harder roof crack. Call this the chakra wall.
Is this the most overhung
Uh,
in the gym?
it's the most like continuous overhang, yeah. Play a lot of add-on. The chakra wall was before the red wall. Then I got permission to take out a few pillars.
Jim! Up on this red wall, dude.
This one?
Well, this is a crack.
Oh,
whoa. Yeah, isn't it sick?
oh.
There's
What's the
another
crack?
one down here that's harder.
Oh, that's cool.
But hop on this red wall, dude.
See if I can reverse like the whole thing. Sorry. I need to get up here somehow. Going blind right now. Question is,
Coming under you. Hey.
So it's actually a Triassic period Earth. I'm not that bad at geography.
Jimmy, you mind filming me on the red wall? Get my climbing shoes on.
A little crack climbing.
Oh no. Jimmy, he's the one who Yeah, I think that's the basketball player. Oh,
Yeah, dude, do the whole thing. Do the beam.
oh God, yeah, I can.
Yeah, there you go. Make the transition. Oh, nice. Yeah, just come down. You come down that way. That's awesome.
Hey, that was fun.
He's okay, see? he needs somebody to give him, you know, a one-on-one.
When did you start building this, Craig?
You do the honor.
1991. So I actually painted this wall in December of 91, and I finished it in January 1992. So it was pretty. Well, actually, in between the college dorm and then building here, I had it was an 8x8 by 16 foot tall, and it was in my dad's backyard. So the skeleton there, he was actually in Columbus, and so but then I moved to the property like November, maybe October, but then it's like, so I tore the wall down and brought it here. So we reconstructed it. I had a buddy who had he had a half pike, and we tore it apart. We put the quarter pike in the front of the barn, and then we actually used like I over studded the back. If you look at behind this wall, it's like way too many 2x4s.
So did you start building the barn before you established?
No, the barn was
climbing
here to
routes?
raise. No, I probably started bouldering outside first, but yeah. So the building was built to raise quail, and that's why you got these numbers. Probably identify the pins.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
There used to be two of these buildings. So in the tail end of the state park area, they made it. It was a state park and game farm. So from 56 to 62, and then it was a terrible biological program, right? And so then they used the barns for, it was a youth camp, so they remodeled it. And so when I first came here, they still used to have like Boy Scout, Girl Scout camporees, but they had all these metal cots and everything. So we tore down this south barn. I had these 5 pillars. They're 3 by 16 by 16 foot tall. They're tied into the building. They're creosote soaked, and they should be used for a bridge. But this wall is so bomber because you take those big pillars, and you know but I overstudded everything. It was like totally overkill.
Tornadoes would come through.
Totally bomb-proof.
No.
That's cool. So you had already been bouldering down at the.
Yeah, so I think I started right end of June, end of June in 1991. So I graduated May. End of June I started here. So right away I started bouldering. So I'd already been through the Purdue Outing Club, and I learned to lead. So I started going.
That's what got you into rock climbing.
We just kind of had a buddy, and we rappelled in 85. We started climbing in Shoals, Indiana in 86. So I go pretty often to Shoals. In 88, I rode my bicycle out to Colorado, and I went to Garden Gods, and I made sure
done the sport.
I made sure I took my climbing shoes with me when I biked out to Colorado. But so we learned to lead 89, 90, 91, Purdue Outing Club, New River, Southern Illinois. I actually did my first 9, my first 10, and my first 11 in Southern Illinois.
Okay.
Jackson Falls.
Yeah.
But then after I graduated, it's like it's 3 hours. It's actually 2 hours and 45 minutes to red for me.
Right.
And to go to Southern Ill, it's like 4 hours. So of course you're gonna go to the red, right?
Kind of worth the drive.
But yeah, Tennessee Wall too. Back in the day.
You told me you did some climbing in Yosemite.
Yeah, we went like 6 years in a row. So
What routes?
I've done first year we did Half Dome. We did the Snake Dike.
Yeah.
And the girl got hurt on it this past year. So the bolts, there's one bolt per pitch. So
Right.
you have a bolt at 75
It's
feet.
notoriously pretty run out.
Totally. You have a bolt at 75 feet, and then you have an anchor. So you have a bolt at 75 feet. You just don't fall.
Yeah. Yosemite epic.
But a girl did fall, and she had to amputate her leg. I don't know, this past year. Terrible. But we've done like the easiest route on El Cap. We spent the night on the nose. We spent the night on Washington Column. We've done the Middle Cathedral a couple times. That's probably my best route, is a 510 on the Middle Cathedral. And we've done that twice, 2 variations actually. We had to wrap off the higher cathedral in the middle of the dark. It's totally
Turned
epic.
into an epic.
Totally epic. My buddy, he loses his shoe at like 600 feet. Just goes off into space. And
Climbing shoe or approach shoe?
it was a hiking shoe.
Wow. So couldn't jug up the rope.
Well, we're on the way down. But if I wouldn't have found his shoe, then he would have had to hike back to camp. But what was scary though, it was a traversing route, and so luckily there's an old aid route. But you're wrapping in the dark, and you look at this anchor. It's like, I'm gonna back that thing up.
And whatnot.
I've been on the Longs Peak a couple times. We only climb like 1,000 foot on it, so we haven't done that. But I have routes in Poudre Canyon, about 20 sport routes and about 15 trad lines. So.
Awesome. What's the future of Muscatatuck? I know you said that they're trying to raise money and awareness for one of the walls.
Prior to what we learned, there's a hiccup in this Next Level Trails grant. My department committed $150,000, and we thought 100% sure we were going to secure Strawberry Fields for perpetuity. Now that seems to be under question. Prior to that, we're trying to get a few other areas online. So there's an area about a mile away from where you guys are bouldering. It's called 9 3/4. It's all named after Harry Potter stuff. But I put up about 50 problems there. And there's another wall called, it used to be the Heitzman Wall. There's about 20 problems that have been developed there. The Ripple Wall, there could be another 50 problems there. And
so you're trying to get these walls under development through the Parks Department?
We'd like the ICC to get involved and to help us out and kind of
raise money and awareness.
Ultimately, it might be managed under the umbrella of Jennings County Parks and Rec, but it could be like in the Red River where actually, it's owned by the coalition. Yeah. There's maybe 10 walls in the county that I'm
put it in the hands of the community more so than.
Yeah, if it's not like Strawberry Fields, it connects to the Muscatatuck Parks. That makes the most sense to absorb it.
But it's got great climbing on it.
Yeah, it's I think it's the best wall.
Sweet. Well, thanks for talking about that.
Yeah, I don't got it.
Big thing. There'd be like 1,000 people, and they make a lot of money, and that's their big fundraiser. But
You
I
think
think we'll have
the
more games. And,
Rocktoberfest gonna be annual?
Rock the Park. They kind of want to make it not so much a bouldering comp, but more of a festival. And so try to get more beginners. And when a beginner hears, competition, oh, that I don't want to go. It's like, no, this is more about. So we had 2 bands. Terry's birthday is on Halloween, and so we've had parties in here for Halloween for the last 4 or 5 years. But we have like 4 or 5 bonfires, and we made like a haunted grounds. We had like light shows, strobe lights, whatever.
Did ICC fund the bands and everything? The prizes?
Basically, the participants, the funds. So my department did a little bit, and so we showed free solo in a local theater a few years back, and so that money actually paid for the 501c3 status. But my department paid for the website. I worked with the guy to actually put the website together. I think we paid for some of the marketing and posters. So we were trying to kickstart them. So we're trying to hand it off and let them do more. But your entry fee kind of paid for the band. So they made a little bit of money, but we helped them. But then I think I paid for the website again for this year. But that's my to be a gold sponsor.
Oh, cool.
When's the Rock the Park going to be this year for Muscatatuck?
Third week in October, third Saturday. I think it's the 14th, 15th, 16th. I think.
Annual.
Yeah, that's the time slot. We tried to miss the Triple Crown series, and then also the Holy Boulders. They have a competition too. So.
It'll be the same format this year where there's a time allotted and
probably
different categories.
10 to 5, most likely, same in general. They've already got like a food truck set up to kind of just, and I think they want to do a few more games and stuff like that. So it's kind of round it out. Maybe hopefully some more sponsor tents. Ultimately, I think they want to do like a beginner, like kind of like a seminar or a workshop.
Introduction to climbing sort of thing.
So try to round it out, not just competition, but more of a festival.
Well, that's great because I thought it was a great turnout and I had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Rock the Park.
We had perfect weather, and it was just great.
The stars align.
Great spirits, yeah. So having it in October, you're most likely going to have a good weather window. So yeah, we're looking forward to it, and we have more volunteers, and it'll be good.
Sweet. Where can they sign up to volunteer?
I think they're going to try to go live May 1st. They can do it online at it's IndianaClimbingFest.com, I believe. Is that right, Terry? Terry, is it IndianaClimbingFest.com? Is that the? So INClimbingFest.com.
And you'll be posting about it on Instagram.
Yeah, it'll be on Facebook and Instagram.
Cool. Sweet. Thanks for letting us in the gym.
Yeah, you guys are always welcome, and just text me or do messenger. So.